Jason?
Before you got on that plane, I had to tell you.
Hey, Jason.
Good, you need to hear this too. You got the house.
Oh, I love this guy.
All right, here's it for you.
Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster. The following is based on a true feeling.
So, what are we thinking? Is this the one?
You're really good at this.
And that's what it feels like when there's a Century 21 agent in the house. Smarter, bolder, faster, and ranked highest overall satisfaction for first-time and repeat homebuyers and sellers by J.D. Power.
Oh, hello. This kitchen? Open concept. Complete with a modern art gallery. And the master bath? Masterpiece. There's great hidden storage. It's got a man cave. A home gym. Smells. And the neighbors? Awesome. Looking good, Steve. But the only problem?
Who are you?
I don't live here, because a real estate agent never showed us this place.
Ever been in a balloon before?
It's our first time.
Hey.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the landing!
But how will we...
The landing!
Your offer's been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing!
But how will we...
The closing!
All right, what's happening, folks? Welcome, Left Turn Broadcasting, coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. And we get it done again tonight. Oh, man, we got a championship race for you tonight. Something awesome. All right, and this is Nosscar Platinum Cup Series, throwing down their long season that's finally coming to an end on NASCARHeat 4. Man, it's going to be some pretty epic stuff when it comes down to it. They're ready to transfer over into that Heat 5. I mean, you got some really fast cats in this category and in this race. So really excited to see what's going to go down and how it's going to transpire. Who's going to take this championship? And man, we got a list of some really, really good drivers in this thing right now. But man, we're talking some fast cars. We got a 50% race. This is ISM. I don't know if you saw a little caption together, but man, what a awesome track this is. It's one of my favorites. Super fast, lots of different lines, man. We're going to get into some of that details about that track. We're going to be looking for a lot of that hard racing. Again, this is going to prove that championship at the end here. This is for the cookies. This is for the gustos, baby. And we're going to get this one done tonight, all right? We're going to check in with our guys in the booth. Let's see what they got going on. Marley, you got a copy?
I got a copy, brother. I'm here.
All day long, Marley. Yeah, all right. Got Marley going to be co-casted in that booth like normal. And then we got a quarter panel in this thing as well. Quarter panel, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, bud. How you doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing great, dude. We're going to see this thing come to an end when it comes to NASCAR. It's been a long, season for these guys. Hard racing all the way through and through. Man, I'm excited to see this thing end at Phoenix, bud. I mean, what do you know about Phoenix? Give all the fans and everybody out there an insight on Phoenix.
One of the tracks that's been open a long time, opened in 1964. It's gone through quite a few name changes from, recently ISM to Phoenix International Speedway. For a short time, it was called Fast Track International Speedway. A lot of people don't know that. It's a low bank, 1 mile, kind of a small track, very fast, very loose. So a lot of history here, a lot of good racing here. It hosts so many different races here. And I think these drivers are going to have their hands full tonight.
Man, I think so, especially with this track. And like I said, it's one of my favorites, so I'm very versed with this. Quarter panel, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But
got it. Go ahead and
Yeah, go ahead,
oh,
Sean.
yeah, but I'm saying you're talking about these drivers, man, and I think we got to go to the man with that driver lineup. What do you say there?
Yeah, I say so, man. Let's get Molly
Yeah,
get these driver lined up, ready to go.
yeah, I'm here, and just to kind of touch on what you're talking about there, Quarter. I mean, these guys are going to have their hands full 100% tonight. Tire wear is huge here at ISM.
Yeah.
It's not only trying to manage your fuel, but it's also the tire wear. I mean, this place just eats up the tires. It's something about the desert, man. But
Yeah, you're in
to
the middle of
go,
Right. It's good. It's
Mhm.
crazy out there,
low
man.
bank.
They
Low
call it the
bank.
Wild West for a reason, right?
yeah. But let's go over these drivers in this thing. We
Get her done.
got down to the final four, baby. We got Flash 9 in this thing with 17 wins. We have Long Shot in this thing. We got Timac, the CEO, and then we got a surprise, the 48 of NASCAR King. That's your final four racing for a championship tonight.
Ooh.
Yes.
It's gonna get us
It's going to be wild. Just to kind of go over these guys a little bit, like I said, Flash 9's got 17 wins. That's a new record for the most wins in a single season. And also he has, yes,
Man.
and he's got the most playoff points ever in a NASCAR season. Yeah, just this season. Long Shot also has 6 wins and 50 playoff points this season. He has 10 poles this season, the most ever in a NASCAR Platinum Cup Series season. Timac,
He's been fighting with Long Shot.
Mhm.
Long Shot and Flash.
They've been back and forth.
Look for that battle. Yeah, look for that battle today.
Timac, he's the 2018 NASCAR Platinum Cup Series champion. That was back on Heat 3. He has 22 career wins, the most all time in NASCAR, but only 4 wins this season, so he's kind of a sleeper, a bit of an underdog.
Okay.
And then the biggest surprise is, like I was saying, my buddy, I've been hitting up with him all week long, NASCAR King, and I think he's got something special for these boys tonight. He shocked the NASCAR community when he won at Richmond this year, so definitely going to be looking for him tonight. That was his first career NASCAR Platinum Cup Series win, and that got him into this Final Four, and he's on the pole for tonight's race, Tron.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna switch this thing up all kinds when it comes to that. I mean, you got some guys who've been up here dominating this entire field for this long season these guys have had. You know, Flash 9, Long Shots, and then you got some underdogs in here that can actually swoop and snag this thing. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
That's what I'm telling you, brother. And to start on the pole for the championship race, woo, talk about an underdog.
Man.
1 win, got him in, and man, he's ready. He's sitting on that pole, so you know he prepared.
Oh, you
But
know.
hey, these guys, I mean, they're probably getting itchy, getting ready to rock and roll there, Tron.
Oh, dude, are you serious? Yeah, man. Cue that channel. I got this. I got this big time, baby.
Well, you know, we're for them famous words, bud.
What's that, bud? Oh, got
We're
it.
for them famous words.
Here it comes. NASCAR drivers, start your engines for the last time this season. Get something done. And away we go, folks. Okay, so we're
You
gonna
just
go
made a whole bunch of drivers happy.
perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. All right, so basically we're gonna be getting this thing fired off here in just a moment. We're waiting for that countdown, from Race Command. And we're gonna see some pretty hard action. We've got 11 cars in this thing, as you've seen or heard from Marley and of course Quarter Panel about this track. We're gonna look for those lines and those runs. That right rear tire is going to be detrimental. You got to save that thing, baby that thing. Oh man! So really look for those tire wears. Look for that fuel run too. You might have some of those drivers out there trying to capitalize on a little something, if you know what I'm talking about. And so basically we're gonna see either fast or slow in this thing, I believe. So I'm really hoping for all fast, all hard as all heck, man, when it comes to this racing, and I'm sure we're going to get some. I mean, it's Phoenix, and it is aggressive, technical style of track, so I'm very excited to see what they have in store for us come here in just a second.
All right. I'm going to let these drivers know to get these cars rolling onto the track.
All right, yeah, we are ready for it right now. We got them queued up, so would you just give us that command, man, and we're in. All right? Yeah, get that LTV command for some hot action. Again, this is Phoenix International, or Phoenix Raceway here, and I think it's going to be something fierce. I think we're going to have some really good racing. We're going to see a multitude of different lines. That outside line, I tend to really appreciate, especially when being pinched or whatnot. Yeah, this is aggressive racetrack right here.
I'm excited to see the championship race here, you know. Not too many people go to Phoenix for their championship race, so to be here at this track, it makes and breaks drivers, you know. We can sit here and talk about that right rear tire, that right front tire. If you got a tight car, you're going to eat that right front up. So to have a championship race here, man, this is exciting, you know. A field full of good drivers. What more can you ask for?
Oh, absolutely. I completely agree with you on that one, man.
At a very tough track yet for the championship. This is going to be excellent.
I think this is the way to get it done when it comes down to it. Oh yeah. So I don't know if everyone's been paying attention over here at LTV. Got a lot of fun stuff going on while we're waiting for this thing to clock down and kick off here. We got a lot of great races coming up. Front row racing, that's kicking off on Sunday. Huge deal, dude. It's going to be Daytona. Oh, man, massive runs, lots of different strategies due to the different formats. Got that going on. Got the Talladegas. Ooh, Talladegas and now Daytona. That's going to be also similar.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
We can jump on in there, brother. We can jump on in.
Nosscar, here we go. I'm just getting all excited and antsy for this thing, man. You know me and my racing. Shoot, here we go. I'm going to drop the hammer, light the fires, kick the tires, because it's on, Big Daddy. Let's get some.
Well, now that this thing we're about to jump on into this thing, I'm going to go over my driver. You kind of got the gist of where I was leaning with this. Yeah, I'm pulling for that 48 car. I'm going for that 48 car. I think he's going to have something starting on this pole.
No kidding. Oh, all right. All right, you're going to go with the 48.
How about you, Tron?
I am going to go with you know, it's been a toss-up between Long Shot and Flash 9, so I literally did a toss of the quarter. I got to go with one of them because these guys have been just dominating the whole time through and through. So I did a toss of the quarter, landed on heads, going to go with Long Shot, that 9 car.
That's an excellent pick there, Tron.
Yep. Can't go wrong.
You stole my pick, man.
What you got, come on, Corey.
You stole my pick, man. I always go for Long Shot, you know. Just watching these guys throughout the season and knowing them, and I actually have the opportunity tonight to chime in on their driver comms a little bit tonight, so I might actually be able to get some input from them during the race and. But the history of them too, you know, one qualifies first, the other one wins. The other one qualifies first, the other one wins. So, Long Shot, you know, with them 6 wins, he's had a lot of second places, and the championship's on the line tonight. So, I'm ready to see him get a little bit more aggressive and you know, the dual rubbing that them two can do to each other, and just. The fantastic racing that comes out of it, you know, it's one of a kind. So,
well,
yeah, absolutely.
The cool thing is, any one of these top 4 drivers in this championship can win tonight. That's the coolest part.
Absolutely, you don't ever sleep on time.
All right, let's get these guys caught up real quick. Right now, we're under caution. Right now, it's looking like we had just a quick little bobble. We're gonna do a quick little reset for these guys. Looks like some people may take some tires, flash that thing off with some fuel, but it does show as the 48. Is now in our second spot here as we got the 62 is on
62.
And here we go. Let's go with it.
Hellcat Maverick.
Hellcat Maverick on point. We're going to do a cranker upper. Century 21 cranker upper. Here we go. 3 wide. Oh! Tie back around.
Oh no!
Oh man! So we saw what happened there. Massive contact toward the back. Timac is around in that 24 car. Back under caution again. Yeah, these guys just got some you know, green tires is what it is. Then you get those tire pressures up, get some sticky in these things, and get these things aggressive.
It's a championship race there, Tron. They got a little bit of the antsies.
Oh, I can imagine all day.
But they'll get this thing all settled down.
under caution for just a brief moment here. We got a few seconds left. I don't know. You know, we got a good field here. You got a Flash Knight, you got Long Shot, Timac. You know, I mean, you got NASCAR King, and you know, and through. So I mean, yeah. Let's see. I'm looking for Air 1. I want to see what that 13 Germain Chevy is going to have out here in this field today. You know, he's been fighting all year. And as I speak, look at this. That 13 Germain Chevy on the outside, that 51 on the inside. That 51's Armstrong. So we got a new front row leading up here. Oh, we got some massive dive. 48 to the bottom.
Woo!
Looking low with 9. All right. Long shot in that 9 car.
Make a quick work of this field.
Here he comes. 51 on the outside. Holding strong. 48 just got himself massive launch and jump. He just cleared all of those ducks with one fail swoop. Now that's getting like a six-pack for one or something, man, because he was like back there in the back and he dove to the bottom with an aggressive start. Here he is diving
Tron,
in the apron. Yep.
That's the second time. That's the second time that this 48 car started either second or third on a restart here and took the lead into the first turn.
Wow.
That car is shooting off fast.
I wonder if he got a piece of my setup that I had for this thing way back when, dude. Because I had myself one fast hot rod, if you remember correctly. And he looked like he got something similar because that thing is moving. And look at this battle going on for second, third, fourth, and fifth. Everybody under a blanket right now. 9 car dropping to the bottom. 1 car still rotating around. This is for third and fourth. That's the championship you're looking at right there, folks. That 9 car and that 1 car. Those guys have been battling all kinds throughout this season. And here they go again, door to door. The race just dropped the green flag. We got all kinds of racing still left yet in this thing. It is a 50%er. And we are at Phoenix.
Man, we're seeing a lot of battling back there in the pack.
On board
as
Timac
NASCAR
right
King
now.
is taking off.
Look at this. Rotating in front of Timac right now. He has drifted back to about the 9th position, top to his 10th position right now. 10th, yeah. So it looks like 9th position. So this is the back group right here trying to fight them way forward. You look at the 8 car right there rotating hard. That's trouble for you. Trying to stay out of trouble right now, holding that bottom line. Timac rotating on the outside, looking for some clean air, but he ain't gonna find nothing, not for a long time. Got the 62 who's dropped back, you know, just a little bit. You see them up there for a moment, you know, and that's who's there?
That's Hellcat Maverick
Hellcat, that's
in
right,
that 62.
Oh yeah, Hellcat Maverick in that 62, man. He was up there for a minute. Now he's got to charge his way back forward again. Timac was involved in some of that early incident, if you will. Had that car not pointed the right direction. Got it pointed the right direction, got some tape and whatnot. We did it on that thing, and now we back up and going. And he's charging his way through the field. Larson rocks right now. He's trying to charge through it. He's in that Starcom Chevy, that 00 car. Woo! A little high to the outside, a little kiss to the wall, but he's still moving great. He's all over the 13 car, that Germain Chevy. 13 being
Look at back up front here, Tron. We got a little bit of heat coming to that 48. We got Armstrong Moose up in that second position, who's making a strong run up here, and you got Flash 9 right behind him in that 1.
48's on
you got
point,
a Chevy, Ford, Chevy up here.
Woo, he got some company. He got some heat in this kitchen right now, and it is. Them boilers are lit, man, because here comes that 1 car. He want to get up there. He needs to get some. This is his championship run right here. That man has what? Only 17 wins. What's one more?
Yeah,
only. What it is. It's everyone.
He's got 17 wins all season, but this is for the Final Four. This is for all the gustos, Tron, like you were saying. This is the win that you want.
Yeah, it is. This is it, man. This is some cooks. This is that price tag at the end. You know, this is where you know you got to ride for next year.
And he's swiftly made his way to that second position.
And
so
he's
now it's going to be between him and wow, man, is he all over that 48?
Yep, there he comes, man. Right now by that 1 car. Flash 9 just holding that bottom right now.
Oh, Doran!
Hold on to that thing. Man, Flash 9 was so low there, dude. He was like out of our screens for a minute, man.
It's amazing how wide, how these cars all take different lines and fan out on these straightaways.
Oh, absolutely. And not only that, though, but folks, you got to remember here at this track, there are no out of bounds. I mean, the wall,
whoa,
grandstands, maybe. I mean, that's about it. Woo! Look at this. Well, while that was all getting underway there, these guys battling it up. Look at the 51. 51's now sneaking his head up in this fight. That's Armstrong getting it done hard on the outside. That's in that front row Motorsports Ford, showing some speed and some strength with some agility. He's looking a little more outside.
That 48 of NASCAR King, he is really, really doing his best job of taking away Flash 9's line. He's not giving him his preferred line, and it's keeping him behind him.
Yep, wearing them tires though, man. That's what we need to worry about as well. I mean, we're already looking here.
Flash 9, I'd say, is the only one wearing his tires because he's trying so hard to get by this 48.
I think Flash 9 is using patience right now. 17 wins is from patience.
Absolutely, 100%. I'm using patience all kinds because I mean I know what this track will do to your tire. Like right now, we're looking at long shot. Let's see if we can. You might not be able to see it, fans, but long shot's gonna be our tracking tonight. We got 17 laps remaining in this first stage. We had a couple cautions so far. We're gonna look at his car right now. His car and his tire pressures or his tire wear is at 63 on the right front and 70 on the right rear. So
a little contact for the lead.
Whoa! There it is. Sorry about that. Arrow, man. Flash 9, P1 to the lead. He wants his championship.
Now you got the 51. 51's looking like he wants a piece of this.
You think maybe the 48 heated up his tires, trying to stay in front of Flash? Flash was able to roll it back a little bit.
That's
and
good.
Serve those tires. And
Good possibility. Good possibility.
Because you know what happens when you're in the lead.
He's caught.
It's on your tail. You're
I'm pretty sure one of these drivers in this field want to see somebody else up there but Flash. But I'm pretty sure that ain't comes from because now you see him, now you don't, and he's gone.
What? I don't understand.
It's a long race.
Yeah, but he only has 17 wins.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
We got that 24 car. Wow, amazing. Timac worked his way from the back of the field after being caught up into that accident to get himself up there into that 4th position. Timac's got a hot rod tonight.
Now we all
listen, you don't ever count out Timac. That is the sleeper of all sleepers on this in this race right now. You never count him out. I don't care what happens to that guy. He gets his car turns upside down somehow, and he's still in the top 5.
Oh no, he has some decent hood damage right now is what we're seeing. So his arrow's not all there. So he is definitely driving the wheels off that car, trying to keep her going the right direction for him. And then of course keeping that speed up, maintaining his pace on track while gaining position. So good for him as he's climbing through this field, trying to make up for what happened in the beginning of this stage. Now this is still the first stage 1 here, so we got a little bit of racing still left yet. These guys have sorted out the little issues from the start of this race. Everybody got them tires all nice and sticky like, and they're gone now. Seeing Timac right now in that Hendrick Chevy, making his way throughout the field and toward the front.
So it looks like NASCAR King had a lot of short run speed, but as this run is going on, it looks, I mean, he's staying solid in that 2nd position, but Flash 9 is starting to get a little further away from him.
Man, look at this battle right now between the 8 car and the 62 with the 13 all in this piece. Woo! You got some good battling going on right now. Hellcat Maverick dives at the bottom, does a 2-for-1 sail, gets it going all, passes the 8 car and the 13. Wow. So that was trouble for you and the 13 of Air 1.
That's another car you got to watch here at Phoenix. I've raced him here a couple times at Phoenix, and that 62 car, if he can keep his patience there, he normally has a pretty good car here. So look for him working his way up.
Yeah, he is, and he's doing quite the job. Oh, contact 17's in the
wall.
Wow. We just happened to clip to him as it happened. No caution so far. Looks like everyone's still up and running. Man, we got a lot of everyone's spread everywhere right now. Lots of racing going on. 48 still hanging tough, but he's got himself a lot of company. This is 2nd position. 3rd and 4th are right there. Timac now getting even more ground. He now has the 51 in his sights, looking to get that pass for that 3rd spot. That was Armstrong in that 51 car.
Timac one thing we've learned, Tron, from watching NASCAR this whole season is the fact that Timac always has an awesome long run car at the end.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and he does.
And I think he's going to have something to say for Flash 9 and NASCAR King by the end of this race. That's for sure.
Yeah, especially with the tire wear that we get. Yeah, it's so tremendous here, man. So if you can save those tires, you're going to drive by these guys at the end. I've learned a lot of that, especially over at that iRacing, where it is super crucial that you drive your program. And thus has taught me a lot about, over
Timac looking inside of NASCAR King for that second position.
Look at this, trying to hold the bottom.
Oh!
48.
Couldn't make it stick.
Oh, contact. 9 car. Uh-oh, that's one of our championship.
Oh.
We got cars around the 62.
Oh, long
double zeros around of Larson. I think possibly.
Oh, and that brings out the caution.
Yep, and it looked like Longshot might have got a little piece of that as well, or he was praying for it to go caution because, man, yeah, he does. He has a little bit of that right front fender damage there. Woo! Man, that's going to be Flash 9 leading, NASCAR King, Timac, Longshot, Armstrong, Air 1, Larson, Trouble for You, Duke.
It's pretty amazing.
Hellcat, Maverick, and Shadow. Shadow may have
It's
won
pretty amazing, Tron. All the stuff that has happened to our championship 4 throughout this race, talking about Timac and Longshot and Flash all being shoved towards the back there, all of them came to the top 4.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4.
And look at this. Here we go again. We're going to drop the green on this thing. Now, we are not done with this thing. It should be a short shootout. I'll give us the lap count here in just one moment. Green, green, green. All kinds green. Drop the hammer. Let's get some. And we go.
Oh, look at that momentum on the outside by the 40.
Dude, it's a 3-lap shootout. Here it is. Count them down for me, guys. Here we go. Coming up 2 to go. Stage 1. Whoa, 48 outside. 1 car.
48.
Way back right there. 3 wide.
What a power move. 3 wide for second.
Long's right there. Flash 9 outside. Timac now making it happen on the outside. Long shot inside. He's right there in the middle of this tornado. Here it comes. Last lap of stage 1. Coming up to it. Hold on to it. Woo! Flash 9 high to the outside. Look at this. The 51's going to capitalize. And the 13's there. Block move by Flash there. Able to get to the bottom. 9 car now rotating into that 3rd spot. 24 there. 48 is running away from it. Here we go. Cross the start finish line. Coming up to it here. Couple more turns. Everyone's lined up pretty nice right now. Doesn't seem to be too much of an issue. I think we're going to cross this thing pretty quickly. Yep. And we do.
There you go. First stage winner, NASCAR King. Second, Timac. Third was Longshot, and 4th was Flash 9. Man. That was epic. I hope that the end of the race ends up in a restart like that.
That was pretty intense. I don't know what to say about Armstrong. Ends up that 5th spot. Air 1
Tron.
is that 6th spot. Trouble for You 7th. Larson Rocks 8th. Duke King 9th. Hellcat Maverick 10th. Looks like Shadow is round out that to the 11th spot. Yo,
Tron, what a power move though by the 48 on the outside. I mean, came it, sitting on outside point, to start this thing, and power moved on the outside to take that lead and run away. He's definitely showed some impressive short run speed.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting to see how this race ends up. If it's going to be a long run to end this thing, or if it's going to be a short run. Because if it's going to be a short run, I got my eyes on that 48.
Yeah. That's what we're going to need. He's going to need that short run because I don't think he has that long run car. I do believe that Flash 9 has that long run car. If he gets some clean air, he's going to be able to check out. But will it stay long run green? We don't know. I mean, not right now. Look at this. Green, green, green. All kinds green. Drop the hammer. 48. Paving the outside. Long shot down on the bottom. Trying to rotate. Comes out nice and fast, like right in front of the 24 car. 24 Timac still on the outside. Look at this. Flash 9.
Got the one inside the 24. Can he make that thing stick?
I don't know. But we gonna try it. Full send time, baby. Go get some. 24 does
Timac looking inside of the 9.
That was awesome. Hope y'all saw that one. Still looking inside.
Crossover.
Yep. Oh, man.
Excellent
awesome.
racing.
Yep. Oh, he took away.
Whoa! Tyvek sent that thing in there.
Full send action, and oh no! Still in the middle of all this on board Larson Rocks and 00 car. Look at this. Stacked.
Oh no! Oh no! Horrible events just happened.
Something to do with
oh,
I can only imagine right now.
So unfortunate. It looks like Timac blew his engine.
Oh no!
Oh, one of our championship Ford just blew his motor.
Yeah, he just yeah, he pushed pretty hard there. He slammed that wall. You know, it's good that he's okay. You know, we're gonna take him in for infield care center. Get him checked out. He'll be all right. We'll see him here at the end of this race.
So unfortunate for his efforts.
Absolutely.
Well, it looks like 48 and NASCAR King has taken off. You got Longshot in that second position, Flash 9 in third. Right behind him is the 8 car, Trouble for You, and Armstrong bringing up the 5th position in that 51. Do these guys got anything for the short run speed of this 48? He is checking out on this field right now.
Look at this. Here comes Flash 9 making a move underneath Longshot. Looking inside. Oh, contact by the 1 car. He barely grazed that wall. That wound him up.
Woo, he dove that thing in there. You can't get much lower than that.
No, he took paint off on that one, dude. Full show. I think he's getting some hints and some traits from trading paint right there, but I think he got the wrong idea. That's not the kind of trading paint you're looking for there, dog. I'm just saying, you know. Yep.
These two are going to race each other hard, you know.
Yeah.
That's where that friend rivalry comes into play.
Whoa,
Great friends on the track, rivals on the track. So.
What a save by the 13. You guys see that? Man, he was wicked loose, dude. Hey, quarter panel, now I was just thinking about it. If when Timac comes out of that infield care center, if he gets a moment, maybe see him try to get him over in the booth and maybe call out the rest of this race with us.
Absolutely, bud. You know it.
Copy
Let
that.
me get on that real quick.
All right, so it looks like
Man, we're seeing Flash 9 is falling back through this field. I wonder if he had a little damage or something happened there that we kind of missed. He's falling back, it looks like, to the 6th position.
Oh, look at his car. Wicked crazy. Did he miss something and did he maybe got a loose wheel and pit? I don't know, man. Maybe he's just trying to shake it off. I mean,
maybe a little bit of wall contact or something.
He did earlier. He caught that diving into 3 and 4 right there. He caught that left right on the inside. I didn't think he caught it that hard, but right now it seems like as if he's kind of all over the place. So we're going to keep an eye on him. Rotate a little forward here. Armstrong on that 51. Look like he's sitting in that 4th position, 5th position. Top 5 actually. Let's see if we start rotating back toward the front and see what we can get our hands on that leader. 48 NASCAR King doing himself a fine job. But look at this. Here comes Longshot in that 9 car. Right now, Longshot is really excited about his efforts here. Right now, the 1 car is having himself troubles, and this could be it right here. You know, it could literally be up to one of these 2 guys now. We've seen the Flash 9, you know, dominating through this entire season, possibly have troubles at the end, the last race, the one that, you know, oh man, that could be detrimental. So we'll definitely keep an eye on Flash
9. That 48 now that Flash 9 has fallen back a little bit, he's able to maintain his position. Oh,
nope.
Actually, what just happened there?
It was a quick
long shot to the lead.
Yep, I missed it as well. I looked down for checking stats real quick, and I look up and whoa! So that was quick to the.
He had a large lead, so he must have had to get out of the gas and really woe it up at some point.
Now these tires are starting to wear. We're looking at 66% in the right front, 70s in the right rear. So that you're going to start seeing these cars start to wobble and you know, maybe push, maybe get real loose. I know when my car would get to the low tire pressure on our right rear, I would really start to snap loose, and I'd have to work that throttle. So you look for them to start working those throttles and adjusting those lines to maintain their speeds, and of course the agility on track. You know, fending off who's ever behind them. Ooh, contact by the 8 to the wall.
It looks like NASCAR King had to woe it up and gave up a lot of track, you know, position as far as his lead and whatnot, and and whatever, but he's not letting the 9 of Longshot get away quickly. He's right there on his tail. And maybe gonna be looking inside here.
He's there. He's getting a run back. Here he comes. And he's bringing company, too. Lots of it. 17 Shadow, I believe, is lapped down, but the 8 car had a little bit of contact to that wall, but didn't whoa and slow him up too much, because now he looks like he was starting to gain there on these guys. Look for these two to start battling and see who's able to catch up to him and add more to this party.
All right, I'm going to cut in here real quick just to give you guys a quick update. Tamac is a little shook up. I think we give him a few minutes, and he'll be in here and give us his side and get him in here to broadcast with us.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, I believe he's going to join us in the booth here.
All right, copy that. So we'll bring Tamac.
He's still had a very unfortunate. You know, we can't always control what the server likes to do to us sometimes, but man, excellent season for Tamac, and we'll go over that with him here shortly.
Oh yeah, Longshot right now is our race leader. P1, and he's on the small big screen, if you will. So he is our lap tracker right now, doing a great job, giving us the best lap tracking we could possibly receive here. 18 to go on this Joker. We're in stage 2, and Longshot is out in front, just making himself a nice little rhythm.
Well, he's got a whole bumper of ally behind him, though.
Comes to 48 now. Now it's all about you get to him, you got to get around him. But with the multitude of lines at Phoenix Raceway, it's actually easy to do to get around people, because you sneak off your draft a little bit, set your lineup a little bit differently on your entries or exits, and you can actually pivot around cars, with not too much of an issue on a fight.
Oh yeah, if somebody sends it in way too hard, like I believe that 48 did, it really will woe up your lap so much to where you could lose so much track position. It's even though it's a short track, it's very much a momentum track as well.
Oh yes, 100% correct on that one. And again, keeping those RPMs up, especially if you're in a Ford, is crucial. I mean, you have plenty of experience with that, Marley. So I mean, Chevys and stuff, they got a little easier, due to the fact that we got that extra.
Oh, get the heck out of here, will you?
Oh, that's my bad. That's my
yeah,
bad.
right.
Did I sneak that one in there, Marley? I think I did.
I think you did. I think you did.
Yeah. Get some. Woo! No, it's still out there right now.
Heavy like a Chevy.
Gordon, what you got?
I just said heavy like a Chevy, buddy. You know.
Well, Mr. Toyota.
Unfortunately, you watch a race with no Toyotas.
Yeah, I know. See, I don't know why we don't lay into Toyotas. I mean, I guess, we can lay into Toyotas, but, it's just like one of those things where you just don't got to go there.
Quiet and fast. You go see that on Thursdays and Sundays.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. We're gonna have, like I said, such a diverse group in those Thursday super speedway races, man. I hope everyone checks those out too. They're a lot of. They're super fun, is what it is. Super fast, super fun, and of course, all kinds crazy. That's us.
I like what was going on here.
Mm-hmm. So we're still on that race lead. Let's go ahead and search around a little bit, see if we can find ourselves a little bit of racing. He's checking out OKs for right now. Here we go. We got a good battle.
We got,
these guys like to run and like to race here. I like this. Hellcat Maverick, he's had himself a pretty fast hot rod. He's got some damage right now. Got that reverse spoiler thing going on in that hood. So that's kind of jacked up a little bit. That's going to blow up and slow up his straight in, top end speed right there, I think. But again, he's in that Chevy, so that extra horsepower is going to be able to make up for that. Should be okay. But, when he goes to the 13's doing himself, look at that. 2 wide, 51 outside, 13 now holding on the inside. Let's get to him. Look at this. 51 Front Row Motorsports Ford, outside, driving hard, powering around those 2 Chevys. There you go, Marley. You happy? Right, he put down the power.
There's so many bow ties in this field. I mean, it seems like I don't know.
You're outnumbered, you're outmatched, you're outgunned. I mean, I can keep going, but I mean, hey, this is just gonna be one of those races I get to sock them to you today. All right, bud? That's it. Don't worry, it'll be over soon. Alright, so we got the...
it looks like Flash 9 was able to work his way up into that third position now. So we got our 3 championship top 4 guys that are still in this race are sitting there in 1, 2, and 3.
And I'm kind of chiming in on Flash's chat, and he's hunting that 48 down. He's gonna work his way back up to the front. He's on a mission right now.
Hey, is there any way that if he has a moment that you can chime in on him and ask him like what happened there for us? Or I mean, we can always wait till the end. I mean, but
no, absolutely. But
we're patient around here, all right? We want to know. We want to know now.
Yes, sir. So, Flash, what kind of? Can you tell me what happened?
We got your back.
When you dropped back to 10th there.
Alright, so let's see. We are sitting in that third spot. Flash 9 starting to gain a little bit of strength and momentum. I did see a little bit of racing going on. I did. 51 and them are still duking it out. These 3 have been together for quite some time.
Yes, they are.
You know,
you got Airwan Armstrong, and I believe that's the 62 Hellcat Maverick. They are duking it out back here, exchanging positions every lap.
4th, 5th, and 6th right here, battling it up like they're trying to, fight for the lead right now and doing a fine
There
job.
goes the 62 underneath the 51.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Yep, I know.
So,
he's loaded up and slowed up. That's gonna look like 51's gonna rotate on the outside, keep that thing spooled up, dives to the bottom, cuts that thing, short shoot, pivots around, and it looks like the 13's now gonna be able to, because of that battling, he's gonna get himself a little bit of a. Oh, he did until he just collected the wall. Oh, same with Armstrong and the 51. Both of them got a little action on that wall right there, man. A little kiss action. That's gonna narrow up their cars, but it didn't look like it was too detrimental. Still,
it looks like Flash 9 is starting to close in here on the 48 of NASCAR King.
Copy that. On board.
yeah,
Right now.
it seems like he scraped the wall a little bit, and he's been riding for the last 30 laps on a flat tire, but I think he has a quick flat in his car and got it back up, and he's going now.
What happened there? Did you say he's taking playbook notes from Marley on his flat tire action?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
No, Marley.
And he took that position. Flash 9, 2 seconds.
Yep, just like that. Bam. We're on him. We were on him. He's been on him. See him march his way back toward the front. See if he can get up there. 2 long shot. Long shot now looking at
3 laps left in the stage. That's going to be a little rough, but yeah, it's Flash,
3 laps in like 3 seconds. He's going to have to knock off a second per lap. So unless something bad happens, long shot there, I think he's going to be able to pull it off. Let's get over to him. All right, long shot in that 9 car. Come up 2 to go.
This is great though, John. We've seen all 3 of these championship guys lead this race at some point. So we know that all 3 of them have fast cars.
Oh, absolutely.
And each of them with different strengths. For the first 10 laps, that 48 is fast.
Yep.
Then you got Longshot and Flash 9 with their long run cars, and either one of them can lead this thing. But it's looking to me like Flash 9 has the strongest long run car.
Yeah, I believe so.
As he's starting to close in on the 9. After he fell back to 6th place and worked his way up to 2nd.
I'm waiting for that short run and that Flash tweak to where this short life comes to, or short run comes to life there. But
just 1 second. And I do believe Longshot's going to go ahead and take this one. And he does.
Yes, he did.
Sir.
Nice.
And,
Good run by Longshot. Excellent. So we got.
How you doing, Ty-Mac?
Woo! So we got 2-stage win there for Longshot, kind of controlling this race, and this is where he wants to be. Now this is going to be the longest run of the race, of course. So now we're going to see a multitude of different.
Hey, Tron.
Yo.
We have Ty-Mac in the booth.
Ty-Mac, what's happening, my man? You all right? Everything okay? You checked out?
Do you guys have a copy?
Oh yeah, we got a copy.
We got a copy, brother.
How do I sound? Am I too loud? This is the first time I've used Discord.
Nope, you sound great. You sound great, brother.
You sound like you're on the
Okay,
right
awesome.
side of the dirt because that was a pretty hard hit there. We're glad you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. That's a bad way to end the season, really. I would rather go out there and go down swinging, you know what I mean? We had a bit of an engine issue there, if you want to call it that, and we're out of this one. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the show at this point. You guys are putting on a good one for us, and I appreciate it.
We're trying our best. We got Long Shot, Flash 9, Air 1, and 1, 2, 3, Armstrong 4, Trouble for You 5th. All right, here we go. We're dropping the green flag. This is stage 3, folks. This is it. This is for it all right now. Tensions are high, and I'm sure that the drivers' anticipations for all of this they're on point. Look at this. 9-car, long on himself. One heck of a restart. Launches out in front. But look at this. You got that 1-car Flash 9 right there, but he has all kinds of company in this kitchen right now. Lots of heat coming his direction. 51 right there. 51 Armstrong looking low, but look who's lower. The 48 looking even lower there, man. I mean, 48.
He started this race in the 6th position and is trying to get his way up towards the front. This is the first time we've seen that 48 in traffic.
Right.
This far back, at least.
Right, and we've seen him with a pretty fast car at the beginning of this run. So does he, is he going to be able to make it happen quick enough before his car does fall off so he can maximize his time on track and set himself up for a good pit stop?
Well, we know how this is with the clean air. The clean air is worth so much on these racetracks, and he's trying to get there right now as he's inside of Flash 9, taking away that 2nd position.
There he is.
Now he's setting his sights on that 9-car, and he is closing in fast.
Woo! He's flying,
Looking
dude.
inside, taking this lead.
Go, dude, go! Hold that inside. Long shot outside, rotating beautifully through 3 and 4. Cross our finish line. Here they come.
48 to the lead. Slide job! Woo!
While we got a second here, Timac,
Amazing run.
it's definitely a shame to see you go out like that. You seem to have a little bit of trouble. It looked like you got spun out, and then you had a strong car for the race, man. I mean, you came from the back, so pretty quick, too. So, unfortunate to see you out. Who are you rooting for now? Who do you think is going to take it?
Honestly, I'll tell you this, NASCAR King in that 48 car, he's been practicing all week long here on NASCAR E4. He's barely played anything else. So, honestly, I think that he's got a good chance. You mentioned he's got the good short-run car. If he tightens it up a little bit, he might have something for maybe Flash 9 and Long Shot as well. But, of course, I think everyone knows Flash 9 is probably the favorite to win this. 17 wins and 96 playoff points, I believe it is. Man. He's been on a tear this season, and I think everyone's attention's been on him a little bit.
Yeah, speaking of terror, look at that. It looked like his car may have started coming into him a little bit more. He tends to have a little bit more of that long-run car, and he's waiting for it to come in, and looks like he's doing a pretty fine job. But Long Shot right now, starting to gap him just a little bit, see if he can get that thing spooled up again and get back up on the 48, a little high to the outside contact, possibly.
Yeah, don't count Long Shot out either. He's got, I believe, 2 wins in his last 4 starts. He's been hot in the playoffs.
Yeah, and I'm almost wondering if this is strategy. Let the 48 go, let him burn his tires up, and we'll just kind of hang back. It almost seems like that's what they're doing, or at least Flash is doing. And Long Shot, he's kind of, he knows if he wants to go or wants to save, so you never want to go too far back, especially when you got a car out there like the 48. You let him get too far away, and it's extremely hard to reel him back in.
Yes. Yeah, that 48 car. I've been I visited him in the garage this week, and he's definitely got a hot rod under him. He's just got to make a few adjustments here or there in his next pit stop. Maybe he can get a little more long run speed. But man, if this thing comes down to a short restart at the end, the way that first stage ended, look out for that 48 car, because that thing is fast on this short run.
Yeah.
Well, Mullet's talking in the garage. He's got some extra horsepower under there.
Yeah, drifted back to Flash.
And no, I didn't give him any flats. I didn't give him any flat tires.
Specialty of your own, brother. I love it. Yeah, drifting back to 4th spot here with Flash 9 in that one car. He's still running himself his race right now. I think he's still waiting for his car to come in to him. It looks like he's just kind of stagnant on the track in that 4th position, but he does have a lot of company right there with that 51. 51 of Armstrong in that Front Row Motorsports Ford is all over his bumper, put some heat on him.
I'm kind of proud of that 51. He seems to have a decent car here, and definitely has improved himself over the season. So glad to see him up there. Good job on his part.
Yep, pushed a little bit coming out of 2 right there. Lost a little bit on Flash, but I think Flash is going to start stepping on that throttle a little bit harder. Hopefully that'll do.
I'm really impressed with that 13 Germain Chevy Air 1 sitting up there in that 3rd position. He's showing he's got a strong car as well. Could it be a wild card? I mean, we've been talking all this time about this championship. You know, these championship 4 drivers having the best shot to win this race. I mean, what if one of these other guys that's not in the run of the championship just sneaks up there and steals this thing?
I think all 4 of these guys would be here. All 3 of these guys now would be happy as long as they finish in front of each other.
True that. Absolutely. Look at this. So you got the 13 car still rotating nicely, starting to gain a little bit now on that 9 car. Long shot might be under attack. Rotating a little high to the outside, keeping the momentum up. Then he's going to kind of cut it back, get down to the bottom here. Really searching out that draft. I mean, it's a slight draft, but you can get a hold of it. Trust me. Over here at Phoenix, and he's doing all of that right now. Trying to keep his car a little more midline, not trying to wear his tires up as bad. Doesn't seem like he's overdriving the car at all. Just letting it do its thing, rotate it through 3 and 4 right now. He's letting his car drive it. You know, he's driving that car, letting it run its program, and that program is solid. He's finding himself in that podium position in that 3rd spot.
Looks like the 48 car maybe made a few adjustments there in his last pit stop, because he is still maintaining a decent lead over that 9 car. The 9 car of Longshot is catching him, but not nearly as fast as he has, previously in these runs.
And that's true, because look at this. Now they're both gaining on him. So I don't know if they're teaming up, utilizing that, the air, whatever slow slightly there is. And now look at this. Here comes 9 car outside looking. He's got it.
Oh, and he's going to take this lead. Oh, the 48's got the preferred line.
13 sees himself an opportunity, but he put the guy into the wall.
48 kept that position.
48 gone. There he goes. Yep.
It's so hard to tell with these drivers, Are they managing? Are they?
Yep, crossovers.
And as we say that, Flash 9 moved his way up to that 3rd position. His car has checked in.
All right, here we go.
I don't know. It almost seems like they're managing right now. All 3 of them, not just 9 and. In the 1 car, but this is where it comes down to. This final stage, do you need to pit twice? Do you need to pit once? That can make or break a race. So there's a little bit of fuel strategy here, a little bit of tire strategy, and a little bit of pit strategy. So
we're at 51 to go. We have about 24, 25-ish laps on a fuel run right now as we sit here on board the 2nd place car of Longshot. So, it's going to be that 1 stop and go. Is that what it is? Yeah, you think? Or is that
I don't know. Just from previous races with me, I've never really been the guy to go for that 1 stop, but it just seems like all 3 of them just kind of they mellowed out almost. I
don't think it's mellowed out. I think that 48 car really made some changes to his car under these pit stops. He's been working on it, and his long run has improved big time. Yep. And really, like I touched on in the pre-race show, fuel is a factor here, but not so much as those tires. Trying to get these tires to last a whole fuel run is the hardest part.
Yes, it is.
This desert eats up those tires. Yeah. Just eats them up.
Yeah, that's
Marley, that's where I was going with the mellowing out.
Now that's that dry heat out there, man. It don't matter. It's just and the track, how fast this thing is, the G-forces these cars pull into these turns. I mean, you're just sandpapering these tires off each time you make that turn. Every time, you know.
Well, Flash 9 is definitely making up some ground on these front two. I don't think he's saving any tires.
Well, no, Smiley, this is where I go with saving tires. Now, if you watch when they come around here out of turn 3 here, normally when you come out of 3 there, especially these guys, they dive way to the bottom and it tears tires up. And if you watch them now, they're not diving down real hard. They're not, they're not eating them tires up, cutting these corners as hard. And that's where I see all 3 of them. I think that's where I say mellow out.
And I don't know, the 48 had looked like some pretty hard contact on our screen here to that outside wall coming out of 4, going across our finish line. I'm not sure if there's a substantial amount of damage, if that's going to blow and slow him up a little bit, but ever since that contact, it does look like his car's lost a little bit of that hop and that step right there. And it does seem as if that 9 car may be closing, but I could just be scared for him because that was a pretty good lick. Not really quite the kiss, but more of a lick there.
I didn't quite catch that one, Tron, but it looks like he's maintaining his place up here. He's actually stretching it out a little bit on the 9 of long shot.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and again, that also could be a little bit of static delay in, in the game itself, in the simulation. So, we do have a little bit of glitches going on. It'll trick our eyes here and there. I'm just saying. But watch that replay later on. After the race is over. I promise you, he smacked that thing hard. But I don't see any right front damage. I'm confused.
Well, I see a little bit of scrapes there. I see some scrapes there for sure, but
it might just be a thing of dinosaur eyes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. You can go with that one. I get you. But no, I am wearing them glasses right now, so I got you on that. All right.
He's been driving in a Chevy for so long. I think his eyes rattled loose.
You know what? It's just all that Cali sun out here, you guys. That's all it is. It's all that Cali sun.
Well, you're seeing Longshot is now making his way to the bumper of this 48 because he sees the 1 car of Flash 9 coming and coming fast.
Now maybe instead of his car actually coming into him, what if he was hanging back the whole time, saving his car? Huh? We ever think of that one?
Oh, we got a lead change.
Yep.
Longshot to the lead.
Underneath him and gone. Now look at this. Here comes Flash 9. He's going to take advantage of it as well. 48 starting to slow up. I told you. Just a little bit. I'm saying. You make me think I was seeing things. I probably was. I do. But whatever. Man.
Timac, are you still in the booth here, buddy?
Timac, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I have a copy.
There you are.
What are you seeing out of these top 3, Timac? What are you seeing out of these cars up here?
I think that there's some strategy going on. I think that tire wear is a big concern. You guys touched on it a lot in the pre-race show. I think that is exactly what's going on. They're planning to try to stretch their tires out as long as they can to see if they can make it a one-stop strategy in the final stage. I think that the 48 team is a little bit worried, and I think the 1 and the 9 are maybe on par to do just that. I'm not quite sure, though.
Well, we are looking
at...
Go
ahead, Sean.
Oh, yeah, we are looking at the Nascar's tires right now. We're looking at the right rear now is down to 31 as opposed to the right front 42. Now, he was reversed, to be honest with you. His tire wear was completely reversed. He was wearing faster in the right front than the right rear. So maybe he's driving that thing a little bit harder right now, but he's timing it because, 30% left on that right rear. We have 13 laps left in his fuel tank right now. Will that 29%? It's dropping a couple percent at each lap. So will he have enough tire, 48 laps left in this guy, to get to where he needs to be on his fuel run with his tires to last throughout the end of this race? It's getting close.
Well, Sean, what happens here at Phoenix is you in the beginning of the race, you're driving into these turns hard, and you kind of wear that right front a little faster than the right rear, and then as the car loosens up on this long run, as the tires wear, then you start to wear out that right rear because the car starts sliding around a little bit more coming out of these turns. So that's why you're seeing that reverse.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, a little bit of contact between 4th and 5th. Armstrong and Air 1 got into each other pretty hard there into the wall. But they keeping this thing in the right direction.
Yep.
They're keeping a good pace
having a
there
battle
with the
back
top
there.
3 as well.
Still battling right now. 13 underneath. Diving to the inside. 51 outside. Rotating. Oh, still keeping those RPMs up. Doing a good job. No, 13.
Oh, we got NASCAR King into the pits.
Yep, 13's in with them. All right, so we got pit strategies undertaking at this moment. They still have...
looking at our tracker there, John, what is our laps to go?
There you go, got you right now. Give me one moment, fans. And, of course, my buddies in the booth. Here we go.
We're getting about 24 to 25 laps for a fuel run.
We're at 46 laps to go.
46 laps to go, so...
Strategy.
This is definitely going to be a...
Two-tire? Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to be a... this is going to definitely be a 2-stop race.
I mean, I'm all
here in this final stage.
Yeah, we're taking a two-tire here. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And how many laps are they getting to a fuel run?
40 laps in a fuel tank.
40. Oh, okay. So this might be a 2-stop race for this 48.
And then what they stretch it at the end? They stretch this last run? You know, that extra...
I don't know.
Can you save those 4 or 5 laps?
See, the thing is, I don't know, but the fuel, it's the tires that these guys are worried about. A lot of us were struggling with making it a full fuel run on the tires. It was a process. It was a struggle out there.
Now, if NASCAR King has to pit twice, could his speed on the track right now with these fresh tires make up the difference of, you know, Flash 9 and Longshot having to woe their cars up so much? I believe, you know, NASCAR King's going to be running about 2 seconds a lap faster than them on these fresh tires.
Okay, so guys, here's where we're at on Longshot right now. We're looking at, so 43 laps left to go. He has 7 laps left to fuel. Right front's at 33%. Right rear is at 14% and dying, dude. I mean, it's getting ready to flatline on this Joker right now. He has that tire light screaming in his face right now, and he's just like, go away, go. You come back to 7 laps. Go away.
It's really tough to call with like how time acts. These tires are eating up and Longshot obviously is falling off. But being a 1 mile track, to make up a whole pit stop, it's tough to do. You know, on a bigger track, yeah, but as small as this track is, I believe you go 2 laps down during a pit. Am I right?
Yes, you are correct. Yeah, I believe that is a 2-lapper. Yep, because it's a.
I mean, if anybody's got the car to do it, 48 does. There's no doubt about that.
So okay, 10%, 5 laps remaining in fuel. He's still in that P1. You have that one car all over his bumper, but I don't think he's looking to pass. I think he's looking just to survive. I think he's on that same deal right now. He counting down that percentage on that right rear, same as Longshot is. They're just trying to make this thing around a few more laps. 8% now, crossing that start-finish line, getting ready to cross the start-finish line. 40 laps remaining. He has 5 laps left to fuel. He is not going to make his entire fuel run.
Well, we get about 40 laps to the fuel tank, so it's going to be interesting to see here.
He's so close, though. He's going again. Oh, my. I'm nerve-wracked right now, dude. You have no idea. Dude, that right rear is going to blow. It's going to blow. It's going to blow.
What's that tire at? What's that tire at there, Tron?
Right now, 5%.
5%. Oh, my gosh.
4%, and he's going again. Oh, man, I don't know what's going to happen. 3%, you're going to blow it.
3% coming into the pits.
No, see. Hold on.
Oh, he made it.
2%. 2%.
Oh, my Lord.
Whoa. Okay, no, he hasn't practiced that at all, ever.
I'm impressed right now because I'm really impressed right now because Flash 9 just took off.
Yep.
I mean, he did another lap.
Yep. And Flash 9. So Flash 9 saving it. So Flash 9 has a longer run car. He was able to make it because obviously there was no way Long Shot's car was going another lap. I mean, it'd go another lap, yeah, but it's going to be going backward. You know, I mean, yeah. So he got that extra lap right there for him.
I'm cycling around to this 48 because I want to see where these guys come out in comparison to him. I want to see where Long Shot is going to be because
gotcha.
Kings has been all right. So you got NASCAR Kings going into turn 2 and Long Shot coming out of the pit. So we got a huge lead here now by this 48, but I can't see him making it to the end.
Yeah. I'm not. We do not have him up tracking, so we can't you know, sneak a peek on his tire wear right now because trust me, if we had the opportunity, I would be all over that.
And we have Flash 9 exiting the pits as well, so he will have the freshest tires of the 3 championship drivers.
So we are gonna look at. Okay, so he's just got 39 laps left.
Came out right with.
30.
He came out right with the 9.
Yep, 39. I think it was 38. Well, whatever. We're in the high 30s right now, but I'll keep continuing to give you those counts as best as I can here, tracking this thing through. 48 still in that P1.
Yeah, it looks like he's got roughly an 8 to 10 second lead there.
I'd like to give us quick shout
yes, sir.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to the 37 car of Duke King. You know, he's having some problems and issues with his car, but he's running himself an extremely awesome race. He's really making sure that he's staying at the way out of the leader's way here, letting them get their race on, letting them have every opportunity to really round out this championship. So great job to the 37 of Duke King, and really, you know that's a camaraderie and sportsmanship that we're looking for.
Well, Tron, if the 48 car cannot make it, right now he is definitely praying for a caution.
Oh, 100% correct there, sir. Because, yeah, we got...
And preferably with about 10 laps to go for him.
Yeah, Long's in 13 right now, in 13th place. He's in 3rd spot right now, and he's trying to charge forward. We do have that one car, you know, following him up through the field. So, yeah, we're going to see what these guys can get done, master this last run of this last race of NASCAR Platinum Cup Series Heat 4 action. And they're rotating to Heat 5. Yeah!
Hey, Ty Mac, you still in the booth, buddy? Ty Mac, you got a copy? Well, I just wanted to touch because NASCAR King, like we said in the beginning of the broadcast, was a huge underdog coming into this race, and you know, he had one win this year at Richmond, which got him into this Final Four, and all of his practice this week really shows out. I mean, he has led the most laps in this race, and in a dominating measure, I mean, for like the first half of these runs. So very impressed with his run and great work. No matter how this race ends up, he's got to be feeling good going into next season.
Oh yeah, he does. I mean, when it comes to the 48, though, I mean, do you think maybe he might have hit it a little early, or could he just be sticking to his plan and his schedule?
When he pit, there was about 46 laps to go, you said, so that would leave him short on fuel. So I got to believe that he is hoping for a caution.
Or what if he's doing a fuel run? I mean, you know, could do that. But but those other guys are just chasing that. Yeah, I get you. I'm just trying to throw
good possibility. I mean, you run the first few laps real hard, try to get as much of a lead as you can on these guys, and then try to just save and try to stretch this thing out. I mean, it's a good possibility. Take the lead and then save. You know, I mean, it's everything is all out there in the open, Tron, because we have no idea what. I'm sure each of these drivers worked on some sort of strategy going into this race to get them in the best position to be able to win this thing. So we have no idea what these guys have up their sleeves.
Well, I know we're at 28. Oh, go ahead, Quarter.
I was going to say, if only we could get in their heads, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
We have 27 laps to go. Longshot's sitting with 32 laps of fuel in his tank right now. He got himself plenty of tire that I think he's going to need to get himself to the end. I think he's good to go. So unless the 48 can, do something, I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen with the 48 right now.
Boy, he has like a half a lap lead though right now. If he can somehow maintain these tires
and save fuel.
I don't, if you're saying that Longshot has 32 laps of fuel left and there's 26 laps to go,
I'm looking at
then
I'm looking at 30 laps of fuel in his car right now. We are going to be crossing the start-finish line here in just a moment. I'll give you an exact count, but I'm pretty sure it just said 27, so we should count me at 26 here. Let's verify. We're going to verify in a couple
so according to my math, NASCAR King
25.
pitted at 46 laps to go. 45 laps to go. So that would put him about a lap short. So he'd have to save about a lap of fuel. So,
And again,
the fuel is...
the fuel issue.
Now,
you're right. So I think the fuel is good.
Ooh, but check this out.
Yes, it's the tires.
Yep. So check this out. So Longshot has that 5 extra laps of fuel, but he wasn't able to make that entire run. He burned his tire down to 2%, getting it into pit. So will it be the fuel versus the tire? Will his tire last enough to get him to that start? That checkered flag at the end. There's going to be a good question for him as well.
Flash.
Man,
who went an extra lap like it was nothing.
What was that quarter? Bring it back.
I said, and then there's Flash, who went a extra lap like it was nothing, So, man, 48. I definitely don't count him out. A lap of fuel to save is not hard, and it really comes down to, I believe, the tire wear here, and.
All right, here's Long right now. He's on the bumper of Air 1, or was, and he got past him in a quickness. Gone. Now he's in
So that moves him up to the second position.
That's a firm, sir. Yeah, look at this. Flash is right there with him. He's coming through the field just the same. So maybe, he may be lurking, maybe not pushing his car quite as hard, knowing that he can make it all the way to the end with tire, with fuel. He good to go. He's on that full send mission. His crew chief said to drop the hammer, some Days of Thunder nonsense. And he's doing something.
I think he caps us off with 18 wins. We're going to have to stick him in an 18 car.
Oh, no. Don't do that to that man. I mean, that's a good idea there.
I think he'd kill me for saying that.
I love you, Corner. Oh, gosh. I love it. So much fun over here at Landell TV, folks. I really hope that everyone enjoys, all the broadcasting and whatnot. Again, this is all for you guys and the drivers and everything else. I mean, we're here to have some fun. We really enjoy all of this and watching, a lot of this dynamic racing, unfold right in front of us. We have some amazing sponsors. C21. Oh man, C21's been with us for pretty much the get-goes, and it's just upping their antes, and helping us up the game.
NASCAR Kings, come to the pits. Doing a short pit here.
Okay, short pit.
So he definitely knew he couldn't make it, so he's come to the pits. He's going to try to take those fresh tires right when these guys wore out theirs and see if he can make up that track position. He had about a half a lap lead, so it's going to be interesting to see here if he'll be able to maintain or make up any ground.
All right, so it looks like the 48 of NASCAR King will surrender the lead, and the lead is going to go to Longshot. Longshot in that 9 car. Hendrick Chevy putting it up there in the front.
He's banking on these guys having a pit. He's banking on it.
And it doesn't seem as if we're going to have ourselves any kind of caution. We have, an even spread throughout the field unless something terrible happens. Everyone has room to race, So I really believe you're going to see this thing go green the rest of the way. That's my prediction. 17 to go.
And NASCAR King has come back out onto the track.
He's going to be hauling.
He will.
But there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, does he have that nitrous, that turbo boost, He got a kit in the car. He got, You know, what do you got? I mean, will he have enough? I mean, that car has to be just. We're talking space shuttle lit, fast, gone. You know, for him
it's
to
on
put
rails.
these guys down.
It's on rails. There's no doubt about it. I think it's time and tires.
You're on your tracker. Are you able to see exactly where NASCAR Kings has fallen out on the track here?
I cannot. I can pretty much just see the 1 and the 9. So the 9 cars are race leader.
Yep, and I'm showing NASCAR Kings is actually 1 lap down right at this moment, and he is about a turn behind Longshot and Flash 9. So as far as his opportunity to win this thing, he would have to do a complete lap around, and I don't see that. So he's going to be banking on this 9 and the one Chevys to have to pit.
But they're not.
If we were banking on a caution, I would have stayed out there and stretched it as far as I could go. But
yeah, because I don't think we're gonna get a caution. That's the only thing that's gonna save him in this whole endeavor right now. Is gonna be a caution. Race leader, 9 car, right there on it.
Flash 9 just kind of riding in his tracks, waiting for that car to set in, waiting for it to pounce. 17 wins on the season for that one Chevy. Can he make it? 18. This is the win to count. I mean, this is the one. I mean, and Longshot's been duking it out with him and has 6 wins as well on the season, leading this race. So both of these guys know how to get it done. It's who's going to get it done.
And
how many laps?
Ain't neither of them going to give space.
11 to go, folks. 11 to go.
11 to go. We are getting down to crunch time here.
Yep. Oh, we've been on crunch time now, but oh man, it's getting hectic. I mean, when it comes to that chatter, I can only imagine on that 1 car right now. His crew chief's like, okay, you got to go, dude. You know, you got to get up there. You got to put pressure on him. You've got to, you know, because these laps are winding down. They're winding down quick. And as long as that 9 car has the ability to run whatever line that he chooses so fit without a lot of pressure, he's able to make his way fast around this track and continue to lead this thing. He needs to get up there, put pressure on him so he can get past him. Oh, yeah. That car is strong right now, man.
Watching one heck of a battle here. 23 wins combined between these two, so it's really no surprise that it's coming down to the 9 and the 1 here at Phoenix for the 2020 NASCAR Platinum Cup Series Championship. I had the honor and the privilege to race with these two all season long, and not only in the here, but also in the qualify rounds is also where I saw them and met them for the esports competition for the Pro League, and it's been an honor to race with them. They're both very talented, and they're both very hungry to win this championship tonight.
As we got a pass for the lead. Flash 9 took this thing. Oh, the 9 slings crossover underneath him. Longshot looking. He's got the preferred line into this turn. Going on
the track.
Yeah,
there's no give on the track.
Who's gonna make this thing stick?
Yeah, drives it.
Oh, the 9 took it back. Excellent battle between these two. They both want this championship so bad.
It ain't over yet, man. Here we go.
Oh my God!
Side by each again.
And another crossover by Longshot. Looking inside.
7 laps to go. This is for the
He clears them.
championship and the win of the race, everyone.
Oh, can he get in there?
I don't know. 6 to go. Oh no. He's starting to drag back.
No how, baby. Come on.
Yeah, look at that. His crew chief, his crew chief must have hollered at him and said, "Go." So you are.
It's all about hitting those marks. We touched on it earlier. How this is such a momentum track. If any one of these cars slips up, then the next one's ready to pounce. I mean, they are running nose to tail. It looks like Flash was able to save those tires just a little bit better.
5 to go.
What's our tire wear looking like?
Looking at 23% right rear, 35% right front. Yeah. Notice
Okay, so we are good on tires.
Yeah. You notice that we don't have to talk about the lefts because yeah, those are never in danger. It's always those rights that you got to worry about.
You're throwing that car in there.
Look at this though. The 30. Yeah. He's still 20% left on his tire. Yeah. He's got it. He's good. 4 laps remaining. Flash 9.
Flash 9.
Oh, man.
18 wins on a season.
Yep, let's get to him.
That's it. He's going into Toyota the next season.
Look at this, man. 3 laps to go. Here we go. We are on board that one car. Flash 9 making his way. His final last 3 laps around for the Heat 4 season, Nascar Platinum Cup Series at Phoenix right now, and doing himself a phenomenal job. Just sticking right along with his entire program through the season. That is, work your program, maintain your car, manage your runs, hit your marks, on and off pit road, solid as you possibly can be, and you're going to find yourself up in the front. And look at this, one car back up in front. Going for his 18th. Here we go. Here we go.
I think that one car realized. I think that one car realized what the 9 car was doing and said, "Okay,
yep. One to go.
I'll let you go ahead and get it."
This is it. This is it.
Ooh, a little bit of lap traffic here.
Yep, but I think he's going to clear him. He's going to be good. Crossing that start finish line here in just a second.
And Flash 9 takes this thing.
Good job to Flash 9. He gets the championship and the race win. Brings it back in just epic style. What an amazing run by all these guys. NASCAR King with a stage win. Long Shot with a stage win. We got Flash 9, Long Shot, Trouble for You, NASCAR King, Air 1 in 5th place, Armstrong in 6th. And that's... I got it kind of cut out there, but this got top 5.
That was an excellent run by all these guys in the championship. Unfortunate for Timac, he had a heck of a car. He showed it. Unfortunately, these 704 servers didn't quite give him the opportunity to really show all of what he had. But I mean, excellent job. NASCAR King led the most laps today. Long Shot led quite a few laps and almost had this thing with about 10 laps to go. And then, of course, Flash 9, 17 wins on the season. Now, check that, 18 wins on the season. And the most important win of them all in the championship 4. And, I mean, just paced himself and had such a consistent race. I mean, he never beat his stuff up. Just patience, 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 and made sure he had the best car at the end of the race to take this thing and win.
And he did. I mean, he maintained his program. Man, he did an awesome job. What you got there, Quarter? Copy.
What was that? I didn't get a copy.
Oh, I was to see what was going on. Oh, man, we got our drivers coming in here to talk with them.
We're working on that right now there, Tron. We're working on that right now.
All right.
Yeah, let's try and get some of these drivers in here. Maybe get some chats on them.
Fans and fellow drivers, man, that was one awesome, just true to the bone racing right there for NASCAR Platinum Cup Series at that Phoenix for the championship run. Just amazing runs by all these drivers. We had to get a little bit of some incidents in the beginning, but man, more or less it was just nothing but a green flag run all the way through. Even the lap cars were doing themselves a fantastic job, making sure to stay out of the way, letting these leaders really battle it out for this championship. Just an awesome program, great run. We do have Timac in the booth with us right now. He sports that 24 Hendrix Chevy. And we got Timac. Timac, get a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, my man Timac, we're waiting to see if we can get the rest of some of these drivers up in this booth. Give us a little rundown about NASCAR. The season that you guys just endured, the races. So I know we have a lot of LTV fans who don't race with you, possibly watching right now and whatnot. So give them a little insight about your program. See if you might be able to find seems to might be a little interested. They're looking you up.
Yeah, absolutely. We NASCAR was actually established back in July of 2017. We started out with 2 leagues back on NASCAR 15 on the PlayStation 3 console. Since then, we've expanded to over 15 leagues, and we've participated on 8 different video games on 3 consoles, and now we're even on iRacing.
Yeah.
So if you own an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, or if you have iRacing on a PC, come on out and join us. We keep track of everybody's stats more in depth, in my opinion, than basically I think anyone else that I've found so far. I know who has the most wins in a season, most playoff points in a season, top 5s in a season, and overall totals for every driver as well for every season combined. So every race really means something here. There are prizes. Some of our series do have sponsors, and we're a great group of people to race with. We're a really tight group, and we're very fair to the drivers. We have good rules, and we keep it clean out there. We have a lot of fun doing it.
That's what we like to hear right there, Ty Mac. And again, we've been, associated with the Nosscar program for quite some time, and you seriously were spot on about the integrity of your program, on how well it's run. You run your program similar to your car. It's always on point, on spot. You want to have everything diagnosed before you come to that track, knowing what you're working with. And thus, you do the exact same thing for us fellow broadcasters, of course, and of course all of our fans and the other fellow drivers out there, trying to keep them as well informed as possible about these drivers and how well, and bad sometimes they be doing, because that's what racing's all about. We got to be able to follow our favorites, right?
Absolutely. We have a website where all of our viewers and the drivers themselves can follow how they're doing throughout the season and check out where they are in the point standings and the past race results. We have a history page on the website that allows you to click the title for any of our series that we've ever done and open up a file to see the all-time race results and the all-time point standings and driver stats for each individual series as well. So we keep track of everything and let the viewers check everything out whenever they want. We have a Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube channel. We're out there.
So all you gotta do is search, and you see that big old NASCAR symbol right on your screen as you're looking at it right now. Look them up on YouTube. You'll find all of that, and you'll find a lot of their races here on LTV as well. So great, awesome program right there. Any of you fast drivers, clean, looking for some good racing, make sure you search him out, because he might be able to give you one of the best programs that you've ever had a chance to be part of. So look that up right there. How are we looking on our drivers? Did we get them in here?
We are working on that right now.
We got Flash 9 and Long Shot. And Ty Mac, any way to get NASCAR King in here?
Just send him over the link to the Discord, and I think he'll be heading on over as well.
Awesome.
All right, so Long Shot, you got a copy? Long Shot, my man, dude. Look at you go in that 9 Hendrick Chevy all the way through, dude. You had yourself just a standout car. We were watching you very in-depthly on our tracker, just so you know, spouting out the tire percentages and how you managed to ride around and get that thing into pit road with that 2% tire. Oh, yeah, we were following, dude, all right? So you put on one heck of a show, and we were able to track nicely. We really appreciate you doing that for us as well. Give us a rundown from your cockpit on the end of this season and how it turned out for you, what your program was and strategies, minus that 2% getting into pits, because we've seen all that.
Yeah, it turned out good. We would have liked to have gotten one spot better, but Flash has been real good all year too, and it's been nice to be able to battle up there with him and a lot of the other guys, and kind of did what we wanted to. We were able to win early in the year and kind of get ourselves locked into the playoffs, and had a bad stretch throughout the year where we weren't getting the finishes we wanted to, struggling a little bit setup wise, or just bad luck throughout it. And then playoffs come around, and we were able to kind of pick back up, get few wins throughout the playoffs and whatnot, and kind of able to coast into the round of 4 and put in a lot of time and effort this week on the Phoenix setup. Probably more time than I've ever put on a setup, trying to make sure we could get tires to last runs and whatnot. And mainly, the main thing is just making sure tires would last enough to be able to one stop it there at the end. That was the key. I knew two stopping it wouldn't get the job done. So to even give myself a chance, I knew the one stop was going to have to be key, and we did it. And I don't know what more I could have asked out of the car. It was good. It was handling great. Flash just a little bit quicker there at the end. Only thing I could say is maybe I could have saved a little bit more tire there towards the end to be able to have a little bit more to battle with them, but gave it all we had. Put up a fight for it, and that's all I could ask for.
It was 10 laps, brother. 10 laps is all you needed, and oh, so close to pulling this off. I mean, you had the 17-time winner on your tail. I think to me, well, scratch that, 18-time now. But I mean, it's to me. I think the biggest thing was the fact that he was able to stay out that extra lap on that first run in that third stage. He stayed out that extra lap, so he had fresher tires than you that whole last run, and I had a feeling they were going to come into play because one lap at Phoenix is huge.
Yeah. Yep.
Quick question for you there. I was, again, as we're watching your tire wear and whatnot throughout your runs, I was noticing earlier in the race on your stage one or whatnot, your front tire was wearing, faster than the right rear. Then it flipped at the end. Was it some kind of adjustment, or was that just a style of driving that you were doing at the time? Or did
honestly, I think it was just a style. I was actually kind of shocked to see the right rear wearing quicker. Practice all week long and everything. The right front had been wearing quicker.
Interesting.
And whatnot. So I just think it was more of the style. When you come through 3 and 4 and you cut it hard down to the apron and cut that apron there, I think it abuses the front more than the rear. And when I started to run the high side, actually stay up on the track and not cut the apron, trying to save tires, I think that's really what started to wear the right rear more. There's been a lot of different talk, but I've noticed that easier I drive the car, depending on if I drive it hard or easy, it can really determines which tire wears quicker too a lot.
So a little more driving style and aggressiveness on track when it comes to that tire wear. So great demonstration there for, of course, all of our other drivers out there that were watching tonight's race. When you're beautiful demonstration on the rights on how they wear, and awesome explanation on how you can rotate the tire wear. So if you're pushing real hard or you're burning a lot of that tire off, sometimes it's not about your car. Sometimes it's about your style and your line and what you're doing. So you demonstrated that beautifully. Great job tonight to you. I mean, you were so close there, so close, dude. We'll can't wait.
Hey guys,
I'm coming up.
I'm hoping. We've been putting in a lot of work here, and see what happens.
Yep. Well, congratulations to you on that second place finish and strong run throughout the season. Great job. Really stoked.
Thank you.
Marley, who you got? We got
All right, brother. We got NASCAR King in the booth.
Go get him, Marley. Get him.
NASCAR King, you got a copy, brother?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, man, you had a heck of a race. You led the most laps. You came into this thing as quite an underdog. You got your win at Richmond. Got yourself in that championship 4, and boy, all of your work this week definitely showed out on the track. I mean, you kind of just dominated these short runs. I mean, for the first 10 to 15 laps, you were the car to beat. I mean, nobody could touch you. You stretched it out, but it seemed like on the long run, it seemed like Long Shot, Flash 9, and even Timac, they had this strategy where they kind of just held off until they knew that car would last the whole run, and then they kind of reeled you back in. But man, excellent efforts, way to show out, and give us a rundown of your race.
I was battling with Long Shot. I was like, I'm here to win this thing, show everybody that I can win a championship. I used to be a rookie last year, and nobody doubted me. Now I'm up there battling with Flash, my buddy Flash, Longshot, and Ty. And this one stings. Yeah. You gotta win one to lose one. That's what they say.
Yep.
It's very true.
So, real quick, 48, Nascar King. When it comes to your car, it looked like you had yourself one fast hot rod during the beginning of the runs. Okay, on your first stages 1 and 2, seemed like your car was extremely fast, especially in stage 1, and then it fell off a little bit. Now, did you make any changes throughout the race to help maximize that long run while keeping your short run speed?
Yeah, I made it a little tighter, and then I adjusted the tire pressure a little bit, and then it was perfect.
Oh, nice. Okay, we were trying to figure that out because we've seen a change in your car toward the middle and especially toward the end of the race where your car was not falling off like it was, and so you made the right adjustments there on that one. Great job, because
Yeah.
it was seen on track and from the booth, so you did a pretty phenomenal job and made the right adjustments there. What it comes down to, man, you ran yourself an awesome car. You ran an awesome race, of course. And another question for you when it comes to your programs in general. Now, on your tire wears, were you not able to run your full fuel run? That's why we opted to do the short pit. Hopefully, were you
Yeah, I
able
was
for a
trying to
caution?
short pit those guys, hoping there'd be a caution.
Copy that. Man, because you were running yourself an impressive race all the way through, had yourself posed and primed to get it done, and you did. You're getting it done all the way through that race, man. You got up there in front, and you were able to style it out and get ahead and lead and take off. I mean, you led the most laps, in the race. So you definitely had yourself one hot rod, one fast piece, dude. So very stoked for that 48 car. Really showing some speed, lots of talent on that field, plus that consistency, and now you just demonstrated that how to, the right and wrong adjustments to make on your car to maximize that long run. So that puts you at an extreme threat for next season. So we'll be keeping our eyes on you for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but great run for you in that 48, and man, keep it up. Keep up that excellent work. Super stoked for your progressions throughout all this, and we'll be looking for you at that championship at the end of the year. And I'm sure you'll be holding that trophy up above your head. Keep with all this hard work.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be back with vengeance next year.
There you go. That's what I like to hear, bud. Great run. Great job to you.
See you guys.
All right, copy that. All right, our man, here we go. Flash 9 in that one car. Are you kidding me? Mr. 17, scratch that. 18, all right, as Molly would say. What the? Oh, man, you had yourself an awesome run. I got one question, or I got a couple questions, but one right off the bat, why it's fresh in my brain. In that stage 3, when you were running those tires down, and you went out that extra lap, where was your your tires at? Just out of curiosity, were they about to blow?
The lap before I came in, I ran it down to like 2%, but I knew I needed to go, probably one more lap just to try to have a little extra something for him at the end.
And it panned out beautifully. Yeah, it worked out exactly the plan. You executed it to precise, and you brought home that championship plus your 18 win, dude. That is just fantastic, man. Give us a start from your race. We noticed that your car, would come to you maybe 10, 12 laps in. Now, was that you saving, or was that your car just you had that long run car?
It was just kind of how I was running it, really. To be honest with you, I ran a Phoenix race with the Giggity League on Wednesday, and I got my butt kicked, to be honest with you. And I knew they run times 2 as well, and I knew there was a lot more speed that I could find to apply to this race and save tires. So I tested all day yesterday and plugged the setup in like 15 minutes before the race on heat 4, and I added an extra round and a half of wedge to be safe, option. And then we started the race, and it was actually perfect. So just kind of rode around first 15, 20 laps, and I was riding around in fourth gear, which I had a lower ratio for that, and then I just kick it into third when I needed to go, and drive off the corner was really good, and I knew it was going to be big at the end of the race.
And it was. I mean, and you've seen that too. That one extra lap, we've seen it at the end. You're able to make your way by. That was an awesome battle with like it's 6 laps to go, doing the crossover maneuver on you, and you guys duking it back and forth. And then once you were able to clear and get that clean air, you're able to check out, and you took home that championship and that last victory, bud. So you did a phenomenal job out there. One final question for myself before turning over to Marley real quick. I'm gonna leash him on you. But let's go with track changing. I'm very curious to see on did the track change? If so, how much? Did it rubber up? Did you find more grip, or did it go the opposite direction for your car and you had to adjust for it?
I really didn't have to do much. We had some cautions early where I was playing with the wedge a little bit, depending on how long the run would be, to see if that would come into play at the end of the race, and luckily it didn't, but I was just trying to find a comfortable spot for most of the race and just try to be there at the end. I knew NASCAR King would be strong. I don't know what track he would say, but to me, I think Phoenix is his best track that I've raced him on, and it was just more of would his tires hold on, and I didn't want to be ahead of Longshot because I felt like he would be saving quite a bit behind me. But I knew if I kept it close, and I knew that the percentages of tire left played in my favor, I could put the hammer down and try to battle him and make him wear his stuff out. And we brought it home.
Yep.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, man, I bet. Well, you seem pretty calm there, man. But that's a typical driver for you. They're so used to the adrenaline and running, man, that when they get out the car, you think that they just woke up from a nap. Like, nah, we're good. It's cool, man. I'm nice and refreshed. I'm ready for another championship, really, and maybe another 19, 20 wins. I don't know. What you thinking, man?
Dude, dude, Flash, come on, man, get pumped up, brother. You just won the championship in your 18th race this season. Are you kidding me?
I told you.
18.
Yep.
This is just another day. Oh man, it's just another day on the track for you, ain't it, brother?
Man, I tell you what, it means a lot. I didn't know what the heck I was getting myself into at the start of this season. I had never made a setup on my own, and
wow,
heading out of those qualifiers, I'm like, oh yeah, I can build setups, and it was so much harder than I thought it was going to be, and relied on a couple friends early on, and just started trying to accumulate gear charts and telling me what the hell a bump and a rebound was, and
wow,
and all that crap, and I think it was probably we ran Vegas real early in the year, and I ended up fourth, but I got my butt kicked by Deadpool and a couple other guys at the time, and it irritated me that I wasn't, contending, and I went to work and just kind of getting better, picking up on things throughout the season, and about midway through, it started coming to me, and the group of guys that I was running with, in this league and other leagues, was really making me more competitive, and then especially Longshot, Ty Mac, all those guys that stuck around. Longshot's one of my good buddies, that we didn't know each other before the season started, and now we're good buddies, and probably my biggest rival, but yet I know I can trust his every move racing him, and man, all the way back to that first Richmond race that you guys broadcasted.
Yep,
we had some excellent races since then, and it's been a blast.
Man, you did yourself one fine job. You really did. All the way through consistency, the entire season, road courses to short tracks, them super speedways, and the mile-and-a-halfers. You brought a hot rod to every single one of them. Obviously, taking them 18 wins that you got going on for the season. All right, and then of course being able to come around one of the fastest in such championship style right there. That was championship style. That really was. That was working your runs, maintaining your field, doing running your program, and then at the end making those slight adjustments to make sure you had what it took at the end to get around him. Yeah, man, you did a phenomenal job throughout. You looked like you had some troubles, throughout the race, where your car was a little wig action, and you were able to sort it out, bring it through the field, and man, you marched through. You marched and you charged on like you've been doing all season long. So very excited and stoked to see you take this championship home, much deserved and of course earned, man. You earned the heck out of it. So congratulations to you, man. Very stoked about your.
I see some Monster Energy and some champagne in your future tonight, brother.
Pick it up and explode it, buddy. Yeah. Oh man, all kinds of fun, dude. Man, so that was that. So there you go, folks.
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah, your Nosscar 2020 Platinum Cup Series winner. Yeah, and he got it done at Phoenix. Awesome job. 18 wins total in this season. Just a dominating performance throughout. Flash 9 in that one car, that Chip Ganassi Chevy, bringing home the cup, the big cup. All right, and he's gonna try to have to do a comeback next year. We'll see what happens, man. But excited to see all that racing at Flash 9's a part of, and long shots as well. All Ty-Mac, NASCAR Kings. Now make sure you look for these fast drivers throughout the open lobbies and other leagues that they're going to be racing in, because I'm sure they're going to be putting on quite the show over there as well. Fantastic talent that NASCAR was presenting tonight and obtains. So great job to everybody racing and in the race tonight.
Definitely. Hey, Ty-Mac, we still got you in the booth, brother?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So unfortunate for you this evening. But man, I mean, very consistent, excellent season, and I'm sure you're real happy with your overall runs this year and your consistency and whatnot. You want to give us
to be honest.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna. Sorry about that. I was just gonna say I am pretty happy. There was a point in the season when I couldn't put a full effort forward. Work came first before online racing, unfortunately, and it became a whole lot harder to beat some of these guys, man. Like Flash 9 was getting stronger while I was getting weaker, and before I knew it, he had 18 wins and a championship now. First of all, congratulations to him, but overall I am happy. I managed to get the 4 wins, and I believe it's 24 top 5s this year. So I'm happy. I had a good season, and I had a blast doing it. I love racing with these guys. I've been racing with most of them for years now, and I have a blast doing it. Wouldn't change it.
Well, I mean, the way that you're throwing your car down throughout the season, bud, you're very fast. You're very consistent. Matter of time before you go and get her done for your championship next year as well. I mean, you're always up there. You got yourself a bunch of wins, and I just believe that you have that program and you have the consistency. With the talent that goes right along with it. Yeah, man, we're gonna be looking for you to be battling for that championship again next year and try to put that.
Yeah, speaking of that, Ty, what do we got to look forward to for next season of NASCAR Platinum Cup Series, and all of your series going through with NASCAR? You guys are everywhere. You're on iRacing. You do dirt, trucks, cup, Xfinity. You do everything.
Yep, and most of our series are actually calendar seasons, so we go by the year rather than calling season 1, season 2, season 7, you know what I mean? So a lot of them are spread over the course of the calendar year, and upcoming we have the Trucks and Motormaster series. Motormaster is the Xfinity cars, and both of those will be on NASCAR Heat 5 on the PlayStation 4 console. That'll start in about mid to late October. And that's the next action you'll see on a NASCAR game on the PlayStation 4 console. The same thing will be happening with the Xbox One program with trucks and the NASCAR Royal Cup Series, and that'll start more than likely in early November. A lot of those Xbox One drivers are very busy with the iRacing program right now. That's happening on Thursday nights, and we have the NASCAR Street Stock Series on Thursdays if anyone's interested in signing up for that. and there's way more to come for NASCAR on iRacing. As you guys know, the possibilities are endless on there. It's much like a Gran Turismo game. You can race anything on there.
Absolutely.
So we're just kind of having some fun with the street stocks first, getting to know each other, and then we're really going to dive in with that. We've also got the Gran Turismo Sports Series. We're driving GR3 cars with no custom setups. All the cars are different cars, but what the game does is it automatically auto-tunes all the cars to roughly about the same speed, so they would adjust the weight and the horsepower limits for each individual car. And we do that on Thursday nights as well.
Wow. Man, you got a full program over there, all kinds of fun, lots of racing.
Presets or no custom setups. I won the 2020 NASCAR Legend Series Championship with a good battle with Longshot there, but that was with the presets on NASCAR Heat 4. So I think I gotta really go back to the book here and figure out how to make custom setups work a little better.
Well, like
the games are changing, and I have to as well.
Yeah. Adjust with the programs, most definitely. But it seemed like you're finding your speed, you're finding consistency, and you're definitely building your programs accordingly. So, I mean, we've seen you up there always battling in that top 5 rated strike, and plus getting your win. So, you were doing something right this season, obviously, because you're battling it out for the championship at the end. So, great run, great job to you in your car and outside of your car with NASCAR. So, very stoked for that whole entire program, and look forward to seeing all kinds of racing coming from that NASCAR program throughout this the rest of this year and into next.
Thank you so much for everything that you guys do over there at Left Turn Broadcasting. Thank you for putting on a great a show and pre-race show as well, I might add, for tonight's championship event. You guys did a great job, and hopefully we can reconnect once we jump on board with the NASCAR Heat 5 game. We're going over. We're jumping ship here.
All right, man. We've been waiting for you, so get over there. Let's do it. Man.
NASCAR's coming, baby. Thanks again.
There you go, man. We're stoked. All right, so that was tied back in that 24 car, the Hendrick Chevy, finishing up his season with that Platinum Cup Series at of course, Phoenix International, so we're here. But amazing race throughout. Those guys are duking it out. I mean, we had it all, Marley. We had it all here. So very stoked.
We did.
Very excited here on this race. I mean, we're critical. We like to see the best. We want to see it all. We want to see that the strategies, some cautions, some side by each action, some dive bombers. I mean, we want to see it all. And they gave it to us. So excellent job there for NASCAR, bringing it home big at the end, and that's what we look forward to.
They always put on a show for our fans and whatnot, and definitely stoked to be able to bring this championship race to LTB and whatnot, and man, it did not disappoint. Excellent. I mean, battle down to the end. It was a great race, and we've seen multiple championship drivers lead this thing. I mean, anybody had a shot. It just shows you the immense amount of talent that is in NASCAR throughout all of their different series and whatnot, and different platforms as well. I mean, they're everywhere, and Timex putting in a lot of hard work and really excellent CEO. So definitely look forward to see what they got going on for next season, and definitely excellent race tonight, and glad to be a part of this.
Yeah. So speaking of fast, man, what do you got going on in the garage?
What do I got going on in the garage?
Yep. What's coming up next, dude? I know we got some hungry drivers out there that are chomping at the bit for the next track and the next setup.
I know. I've had quite a few messages coming my way.
I got you.
Everyone wants to know where Bad Fast Marley's headed to, what track. I'm like, trying to think here. I'm thinking Vegas. I've had a lot of hit-ups for Vegas, so I think Vegas is going to be the next track.
All right, you guys heard it. So all you drivers out there following along, so look for Vegas to be coming up here very
Yes, to all the fans, I am sorry. It's been a few weeks since I put out a setup. I apologize. We've had so much going on between broadcasting races and the front row racing draft and the Thursday night Top Guns draft. I mean, we've had so much going on. I haven't really been able to hit that garage, but don't worry, they're going to be coming.
And so are all the racing. All right, so the races are coming as well. We got front row racing dropping it hard on Sunday, and then it's going to continue from there. So we're launching all the seasons again. Everybody ended, and now they're all fired up We got all new drivers, all new teams, new formats for LTB. So we're going to be bringing you all kinds of good stuff, and hopefully some more sponsors to be following right along. And we're going to continue this.
Oh yeah,
man, it's
we have sponsors, great sponsors. We got Century 21, of course, huge sponsor of Left Turn Broadcast, and we have Doc Watson Motorsports, which is a huge sponsor for our Thursday night Top Guns. We have Venmo as well, which is helping us out with our cash prizes and whatnot, and definitely check into them Thursday night Top Gun races. Big cash races, big season, $2,000 pot this year.
$2,000 getting thrown out at the
$2,000.
Just at that one, just at that league. All right, we're not even going to FRR. All right. So LTB is no longer messing around here. We're paying our drivers to put on an awesome show. Why? Because that's what our sponsors want to see. All right, so we got them on board. We got our amazing drivers on board, and you're gonna see it. You're gonna see all of it.
Yes, definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit them likes on the videos. When you subscribe to Left Turn Broadcasting, you'll be notified. But every time we go live, you'll be notified before we go live as well. Through other forms of social media. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We are everywhere. Not just on YouTube.
Yeah.
And when you subscribe, you'll get notified, and you'll be able to get them setups when they come fresh out. You'll be able to get notified when we are going live and bringing you awesome racing.
Yep.
So definitely hit that subscribe, support the family, and we appreciate all of you.
Yeah, we really do. And I'm going to throw one more thing out there. Also on that LTV and on that YouTube channel, you're also going to be coming across something called Kook of the Week. All right. Now, no one knows about this yet, including Marley. This is the first he's ever heard of this. But
I'm hearing of this too.
So no one knows, but this is called Kook of the Week, and you're gonna have to tune in to figure out what it really is, folks. And I'm telling you what.
I think I got an idea.
And guess what? You're gonna see yours truly starring in this thing. All right. So, and I'm gonna throw that out there. Just like that. So keep your eyes peeled for that as well. We're all about fun over here. All right, we're gonna have fun along with everything that we're doing. So we're gonna keep it entertaining. Always keep it entertaining, man. So all right, let's let everybody go, man. We've been going off long enough about Citrus 21, everything else, and all the program. You just follow along, folks. So follow along. We'll be all right. So until next time, folks. Keep it pointed in the right direction. Have all kinds of fun out there. Enjoy the rest of this summer, of course. And, man, we'll see you soon. Stay tuned.